Hello Internet, I'm Jay and I make stuff, and today's video is gonna be a bit different. Why, you may be asking? Cause today I will be pitching my show to you dear viewers. Let's start! You wanna see a show about a group of weirdos looking for crystal shards? Then this is the show for you. It may seem normal, but everyone wants the crystal for something, and so, will they get out of it alive? Yeah, so that's my idea. So let's dig deeper. Our main character, Amaya, is a regular human librarian. She loves history and some of the afterlife. She lives with her roommate, Blitz. The two don't interact much. She hyperfixates a lot on history, but doesn't chat about it much except with her best friend, Solar the werewolf. Anyways, our story starts when, one day, she goes to visit her father. But she discovered he's missing. She looked for him, but he's nowhere to be found. She tells the authorities, but they barely try and just shrug it off, saying, "Oh well, your father's gone forever, nothing we can do about it." And so she takes the matters into her own hands. She researches and researches and researches until she finds the crystal of knowledge. It was once a source of wisdom and helped with all the information people needed, but an evil entity used it to cause chaos and havoc. But it was defeated by heroes who decided to shatter the crystal and store it in different worlds, and gave it beings to protect it from the entity if it ever returned for it. Amaya thinks if she can collect at least one shard, she can use its knowledge to find her father. But there's just one simple little problem. It's way too dangerous to obtain. Trust me, many tried and failed. Heck, some didn't even make it out alive. But come on, her father's missing. She has to find him, but Solar won't let her friend go alone on such a dangerous journey, and so she joins her. Solar is a theater performer. She is well known locally as a singer in a small band in town. People like Solar, but view her as a bit, well, odd. She mutters to herself a lot and sometimes seems to be interacting with something. But oh well, that's just how Solar is. She might just be acting silly like she usually is. People don't really know much about her origins, and frankly neither does she. She's an orphan and never met her parents, so she never got to know them. She's going on this dangerous journey, even though she isn't much of a fighter. She is strong and wants to help Amaya find her father. Plus, she has some people of her own to find. This is cool and all, but you said group. Two people aren't a group. Did you focus in English class or something? One, rude, but true. Two, I didn't finish talking. You want to meet the others? Then go for it. Meet Amaya's roommate Blitz. He's just a regular mechanic, but he likes to invent things and uses his storm powers to power them. Blitz's family never supported his ambitions to make machines, so they didn't let him go to the college he wanted. And so he just decided screw it and moved out. But he didn't have enough money to buy a house, so he has to rent one. But he needs a roommate to help him pay the other half of the rent. He tried selling his machines, but nobody wants his inventions because, well, they're a bit unstable. And he isn't much of a friendly guy, and so he isn't really that good at marketing himself. But one day, by a stroke of luck, he got a chance to have a meeting with the royal family so he can pitch to them an invention. It was his chance. And so he took it. He tried his best and tried to actually sell his invention. But the royals had a different idea. See, these are the Celestines. They are rival families with the Vortex family. They had raised their daughter to be the best, most elegant princess. But the Vortex also had a daughter. She had retrieved the lost artifact to her family, which made them more left and none amongst other royals. While the Celestine family wasn't in such a good state, rumors about the king having an affair and one of the two royal daughters being the child from the affair, and rumors of the queen becoming an alcoholic, and maybe even consuming some illegal substances. So yeah, their reputation isn't really the best, but their only saving grace was their daughter Athela. She was perfect in every way, and so they decided to send her to get the Crystal of Knowledge. Athela's really trying to keep things together and hide all those facts about her family, but, well, she takes her frustration out in sword fighting. But that isn't really seen as something ladylike, and so she hides it. So the Celestines thought that maybe they'd get a better reputation if they get the Crystal of Knowledge. So they had an idea maybe they could make Blitz join Atla on her mission to keep her safe, and also show that she is strong and can get an artifact without the need for many dumb knights. And so they told Blitz, "We might consider your invention if you accompany our daughter on her mission." And so, out of desperation, Blitz agrees and goes with her. And our duos eventually meet while we're looking for the first shard out of 4. So, what do you think? You like them? Well, I have more! Meet our villain, Keeper Host of Unholy Souls, or Kohas for short. He is a being of some sort. He is a theatrical menace. He is a bit weak physically, but can create monsters and creatures to obey him. He wants that crystal. And by wants, I mean he will get it, no matter what. He has been planning for years how to get it, but now he has a host for his mind. He's sneaking to get these shards, but when he discovers that some certain people are looking for the crystal, he decides it's time to have some fun on this journey and starts sending monsters their way to try and stop them from getting the shard. But will his efforts really matter? Yeah, you saw the title. I said worlds. This story is set in modern fantasy. Humans exist, but so does any, and I mean literally any other creature. Aliens, angels, demons, vampires, and anything else. Even dragons and shapeshifters. And some original species as well. And these creatures all have worlds that anyone can access. But you may be asking, how? Well, it's simple. Yeah, we have a multiversal train station. Basically, there are a lot of trains, and they go to different worlds. There are train stations in every world. There's difference between normal trains and these trains. These trains glow and have specific markings on their stations. They look the same in every world, but normal trains are custom to their world. The main train station is in the world hub or lobby. That lobby has connections to all worlds, and it has a big market over there. Well, there are limitless worlds, but this story takes place in 4 worlds. That's where the shards are hidden. I don't feel like world building, so eh. So yeah, that's my idea for the show. What do you think? Wanna see it? Tell me in the comments so I can ignore the outcome and make it anyway. By the way, don't do anything of this sort if you wanna make an actual pitch to anything. I'm just having fun. Anyways, that's all folks.